Kia ora, talofa lava, malo elele pulavi naka noa ia, and a warm Pacific greetings to all of our beautiful viewers today. How are you guys today? I am super excited today. We have a special guest, but thank you for tuning into BluTable Talanoa, brought to you by the Pacific Business Hub. And we don't want to forget about Makanet, Sei Oriana, Blue Wave and Vaitolo celebrations. But our major sponsor is Seki Solutions, serving the Pacific. So if you need to send any of that love that you have building up in that container at home, I have a solution for you. It's Seki Solution. The number to call is 021 08704 938. Joining us today is the brother, Asiata.
Wow.
Why do you look so excited today?
Ia katara fatu po ile whakanga Samoa, mis po ila tau mo le tātou ngan Samoa. Yes, I'm excited. I'm so excited because I heard we have a government in Samoa.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Well, hey, that's what I was told.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations, Samoa. Next topic. Let's talk about it, guys, now. So you are excited. So are you sure they've formed a government?
Well, obviously, you know, there's so much media coverages from Samoa. I kako, but what meo te fia tau nano fia se ka o ku ngai o palangi ma isia tunu. Ia la wa moska ku malo po pe alo ia pe le alo ia pa me alo fa tu la tala ia la wa fa tu tatu malo.
Oh, well, I heard that the moon last night also endorsed fast. I don't know, is it true or is it true?
It's funny, yes. Look at this. You know, if you can have a clear shot of wai le ma wa umai I tulanga o lani.
So yes, yata.
Makua I o walua I fafo. Ioi. Vai o
tonga. Ko e alu ai fafa vai pe moi nga endorse le moon ia fasta nga.
E wa o tu langa le te fia fai loa. O le vai nga le sa iai ia le lanu o le masina. Ia tu nu te itasi. I tonga ai me seo le tu langa. Ia e lang mu o ringa mu ia wa umala nu te ai lang o le tau talanoa lunga o le manto BluTable Talanoa.
BluTable Talanoa today. Yes, so yeah, o ki ngā fo ka linga o maka ngā mea. I'm all about positive vibes today, Asiata. You know, look, congratulations to the moon that turned red last night. But let's talk about a little bit about today, because I mean, apart from the politics in Samoa, you've had an exciting day today, Asiata.
Well, just with reference to the red moon last night, I liked the Blue Moon song. Blue Moon.
Okay. Asiata. Yeah. Stop it with the moon, stop it with the blue, stop it with the red. Look, you know, God is good. Let's continue to show the love, Samoa, because we are so much stronger when we smile and, you know, come together.
And I promise you this will be my last sentence or phrase of the politics before we go to ele oli tu lai party. Ara me wo vai. Pe wo fai mangi ka unga ka ngaka. You know, a war of words, you know, between people.
Oh, le me ngar ka o le keyboard warrior.
Come on, mate. At the end of the day, we are all one.
We are one.
We are all one.
Yeah, one heart.
Whether blue, I like yellow.
You like yellow?
Yes, obviously, that was... What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple. Because red and blue together make
I like it when you
purple.
say purple. Yeah, at the end of the day,
Yes.
we will eventually have a result.
Yes.
One day, sooner or later, we will have a result. Whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, at the end of the day, we will come to a official result.
Yeah, and at the end of the day,
Absolutely.
let's all support each other.
Yes.
You know, whoever you vote for, pole blue, pole red,
Yeah.
e ka ko whaakasi. You know, we all post, we're praying for Samoa, praying
Absolutely.
for Samoa. And le umianga for me pray for Samoa, and then something else
Ai
pops up.
sau lenga ngana, listen na meo lo tatau mai lenga ngana the language. Ai te loa. I'm hoping that all the Tulo ugliest, baddest language should end this week, because you know what next week? It's the Samoan language week.
Yes.
Lono winga la, wa umanga ngana leanga, tulo ngana lelelei, ngana pa o papa, o ngana fa maualunga, ngana tau fai, tau fa leanga, wa umma maulanga ngana. Fa umma vasungi. Fa umma, let's end it all. And let's focus on the beautiful Samoan language next week.
There is more to our language, and I can't wait. The Blue team have been working behind the scenes with the Ministry of Pasifika people, and it's been amazing. It's been an amazing atmosphere. You know, despite what is currently happening in Samoa, there's been a lot of love. There's been a lot of love, and the words that they've been sharing, the proverbs, the daily proverbs.
I can
and
tell you
words.
my favorite word.
What's your favorite word?
Mea ai.
Yeah, and I heard you were at Evelina's today too.
Hey.
No, yeah.
Yeah, le na matautia tulanga le vanga le tupuna il manto tunga ma al tanto crew.
Yeah.
E awa fo fa tala no ino ilanto e lungo le street po lungo ala tele. Na matu amatala yotara. Awal tato po kala mvo ilo le tala no ita lungo masia.
Yes, tell us a little bit about Talanoa, you know, Talanoa Whasiata, because that's this week, but I see o ke lea ia o la kapilenga e whikawi ole.
E to tele fo mala au fia la kapi. E ro ele si melna. No fu tawen nei authority va yelo lofi, mai si o ringa. E re ika lo ring never play rugby before. Ya pa o le wing ona um talanga. La to si le sila la stona. O ke le ta ua to e to ai ai la tau mana ia le mali ke fiu ke aka i kali isko inga ia e winga i la kapi e vea koi po a o so pala kapi e fa mai fasko kai
Ai longa o se a o fasko kai pa le o ka fu
no winga tau mai e makuale mana mana mena na tamata so o ni ngalo aso to na ine
yes
le ala o ile se singa tatou titi e por tala no ita longa masiata ile au kilani Samoa.
Yes, I saw that.
Auckland
with John Roach.
John Roach. La whionga ai lupotea. John Roach. Awala ne ngalo le tatou whaataltala nonga. E amisi fora se singa malai. Ngau ka arola kapi.
I believe you. Yeah. I believe you. And I had a little bit of role
research.
Play.
With
Okilangi Samoa. So, you know, they're an awesome atmosphere every year. And I know that Ula as well does a lot of as well. But Prez as well. Awesome team. But
Absolutely.
John Roche has been a massive contribution to Samoa.
I've heard a lot about this John Roach guy. So
very, very good looking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, John Roach, so I love you.
I'm really, I'm so excited because will you be going live during the games? Because Okilangi Samoa.
Tell me about it.
There's so many people out there. The talent is amazing as well.
O le tūlanga le nā pēr, yes, the answer is la ua tilo i le tātou pōlenga ua io e ina fo i le whionga ai o luputea le tūlanga i le porkalami. O le tāwhai pēr le ke makamaka Sky TV. E mo e mai ko kongu whakaikainga. O le tau au fo i le a vaiala. Lau mo e mai te tonu le au laka pi. Ia lau fa mai. O le tātou numero su tolu o le songa ia lemo. Ia mai le a sata alo mua sa onga. Sau malo background. ala ke ka mo e miko.
I'm excited, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a well-organized event. As always, every year, it's always good to be part of Aokilangi Samoa. So, well, good luck for that. Asiata, did you have anything else that we can expect on the show this Saturday?
Well, obviously, yes. I want to know o le tātou whātatanoanga ma Auckland Samoa. Lea fo i toi rua masina na amatalia leo Auckland Samoa. E whaasala lau tu sa o tui tātou whaasala longa mai malai. Ia e fo i male. You're one of the commentators.
Oh, really?
Yes,
wow, thank you for...
But you're the one that's going to go and interview the referee after the game and, you know, and all the sidelines.
The cheerleaders.
But alena, yo e auni ngalo le porkalamina na TTA. Tahar sifuru ma le lua pe ama e ale ET live. Auni ngalo le ET live astona. E au te lo fo i se special to ina walanga le do fo i peo so fo se special de malo.
Yeah.
Ai o aso to ona taitasi. So much to share about this so-called and Samoa.
Yeah.
Politics.
Ngai o mele o kupu i ngai is o live special live mai e kako special le walu. ET special, we're going to change it to ET special, but
Absolutely.
Also a massive thank you to Tui. Thank you so much for allowing both our team here at Blue and also TTA to broadcast also on ET Live.
Wow.
Wow. Well, not for Inga because he's not. Sorry, I love you. But that's that's us for today. We have got a special guest today as well.
Absolutely.
So, whaape mga o meas a Waile Insurance. We have got Jason Venel here today to talk to you, to talk to us. A Waile mele le insurance ngai leo wa o fo ale kemi wa kaunga fo I claim ia insurance al ko inga ia.
Kia mo wasa o avangoa ya Jason pe o man poka lama wa le insurance betulanga o le show. I'm more for ya must say this for after telefo ia o le tofini. E tu sai foi mare proclame o le BluTable Talanoa.
Oh yeah.
Mata mai foi le telo taimi PCI si taimi e fa vanolo foi ma wa tele foi ma vanua te mata mai ia ila tau foi o alo mata ma fa ma o Samoa.
Yeah.
Ia la tau foi matatia. Ai le ngata ile o tulanga o pisenisi ma la manuia. O fa manuia ile tu ia tu nei.
It's been an exciting news. I've received a message from Lynn of Fale de Keke. She confirmed today that she's had a few customers. A wale po kalamelea BluTable Talanoa. So thank you so much, Lynn, for sending your encouraging messages through to us today. She said that someone, one of our viewers, went in today, purchased a box of cupcakes. The cupcakes I like a wife. Oh, you're so sweet.
Oh, sorry. I actually thought does he look like me? Because I went to a cupcake shop.
I'll ask Hannah today if she got some cupcakes for you. But thank you to all of our viewers who have supported all of our local businesses. We really appreciate it. We're going to go into a short break. Aote Hoka sponsoring ET Live. We'll be back with Jason Venue straight after this.
Now, first of all, on behalf of LJ Hooker Now, we'd like to welcome you all to 8 Oracal Road here in popular Papatoetoe, Mangere East border. Ladies and gentlemen, would someone like to start me out with an opening bid? 1,400,000, 1.4 million, 1,550,000, 1,660,000 going once.
7-1.
1,701,000.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. It's on the market, ladies and gentlemen. The property's to be sold to the highest bidder.
1,900,000 now. 1,900,000.
No, 1,922,000. 1,550,000. Is that right, Tangaloa? All done. 2,010,000. Sold. Congratulations. 2,010,000.
We were really happy with today's result. We're over the moon with the final outcome from today. I definitely recommend Team Tagaloa, and they've been amazing to work with.
Thank you so much for tuning into BluTable Talanoa for your Thursday afternoon. Yes, today we do have our special guest. If you have any questions, please feel free to send the questions below. Comment below. Don't forget to like, share and comment. Our special guest today, Jason Venu, works for your ainga, the managing director for CoverSure, has years of experience in insurance and joining us today to answer your questions and to to our viewers so we can get a better understanding, with the insurance side of things. Jason, thank you so much for joining us, making the time for us. We really appreciate it here on BluTable Talanoa. Look, I'll let you do your little intro and be like, hi, I'm Jason, but villages, family, I'll let you do that for our viewers, please.
Talafalava, thank you for having me here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm blessed to be here with you guys today. So my mum hails from Levi Salimor.
Yeah.
And my dad's from Whaleula, so yeah.
Whaleula. Was Salimor.
Levi Salimor.
Levi Salimor. I know there's a lot of people who normally tune in from Salimor.
Too many
Levi
people.
Salimor. So a shout out. I bear you're from. You hail from these. Those. Everyone. Yeah. Salimor, Levi Salimor, and also Whaleula. Oh, that's some good rugby players from Whaleula.
Yeah.
I hear, at Auckland. Auckland
all but me.
No, because you're helping them with the insurance
with
side of things.
Bones.
You've been doing this for 15 years, am I right?
Yeah. So I worked in insurance for over 15 years, and I got into it by accident. So one thing led to another, and now we have our own insurance brokerage with brokers based in Wellington and all over Auckland. Yeah. And we have clients nationwide now. So, it's been an awesome journey.
Yeah. But you said it was accident. Do you now, when you look back now, is it an accident really? Because now you're helping our people.
Yeah, well, that's true. I think I'm a big believer in, blessings in disguise. And if I look back, I never would have thought I'd be here today, working with an awesome team who I regard now as my family. And helping make a big difference to people's lives. So, because insurance is big, it's massive, and as we all know in our Pacific community, it's hard to kind of find the perfect family, because I'm going to call it family, because I know that you've got a different take on insurance, and I've read that you do help our Pacifica people. As a Pacific-owned business, how does your company, CoverSure, cater to our Pacific needs? Yeah.
Because we're not, we're all different.
I suppose the first thing is that there is no such thing as the perfect family, Every family is precious in their own unique way. And it's our job to, what can we as a broker do to make sure that they can still keep that lifestyle or that unique, awesome way going forward should a loved one die. So one of the biggest things that we do to cater to, Pacifica is we align with top tier insurance providers. So we've got partnerships with one of the top insurers in New Zealand, for the life space side of things, which is like Partners Life, Fidelity, Cigna, AIA, and recently CoverSure expanded into the foreign general side of things. So we have a great partnership with Brent Denny, who's the director of foreign general CoverSure, and we're able to expand our services even more to help cover house, car, contents, as well as your commercial business, big or small. So working with top tier providers means that our Pacifica and the uninsured in New Zealand can get great quality cover. A lot of people think that because they're big or because they got diabetes or high blood pressure, you got it. You got it. You got it. So
that they don't try to avoid it.
Yeah, don't be lying to me.
No.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to say which islands pretend they don't have it. But so if you do have it, it's not an obstacle. We do, because we work with the best. We are able to put in place a form of cover. Something is better than nothing.
Yeah.
And we work with our clients to make sure that, you know, sometimes our clients only need to lose 3 kilos and then they can get full life insurance.
Yeah.
So we'll upgrade them from accidental death to life insurance. And we have a great partnership with CrushFit Papakura. You know, we're working really hard with them to help with the health side of things. And we've also just partnered up with Fit Family. So,
Shout out to Alessio. He messaged this morning and I avoided his message, so I'm just talking like this. But shout out to Fit Family, yes. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So we cater to everyone.
Yeah.
Big, tall, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. That's, you know, we'll help you
Heart
out.
problems.
Heart problems, we can definitely help you out.
Yeah.
So again, we have products that, you know, can range from accidental death all the way to life insurance, protecting your income, trauma cover, even health insurance as well. And like I say, house, car, contents, and commercial business also. So yeah.
I think I'm going a little bit off topic, but you know, just, you know, listening to, you know, your house, content and car, I'll be honest, I think as this is my opinion as well, and from my experience, I probably ignore all of those types of covers because I find it may not necessarily, because you know, financially, and I've always focused on mainly the life.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little bit of an insight for, there's so many of our Pasifika families who keep getting bounced from these existing problems.
Yeah.
Can you just make it clear to our viewers that you can assist?
Yeah,
with
definitely.
A few, yeah.
So, you know, there's people that will try to do it themselves and then they get bounced. You know, the best way to think of us is like we're your gladiators.
Yeah.
So we actually fight for you. We not only fight to get the best terms for you, but, you know, when an accident happens, we'll fight for you to make sure that you receive your entitlements as well. And there's not much difference between doing it yourself and using a broker or financial advisor. By using a financial advisor, we're able to structure it in such a way that you look fantastic in front of our insurers, and they want to insure you.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that will do it themselves, and then you know, because they're not really well versed in insurance terms, they might answer something wrong, and then that's probably why they get bounced, or declined or deferred. But
Bounced. Sorry, I said bounced too.
But so we work with our clients, and we do everything we can to help them out.
So you've heard it here. Jason helps and works alongside our Pasifika community, not just our Pasifika community, because you cater to everyone.
That's right. Yeah. So we our mission or our purpose is to reach the uninsured. Okay. Unfortunately, a high percentage of that is Pasifika Māori, but it's everyone. You know, like there's a lot of uninsured families in the Aotearoa that need our help.
Yeah.
And a lot of the barriers are understanding.
Yeah.
You know, or they feel intimidated by it.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing that people need to be aware of is that, you know, not only are you entitled to insurance, but you deserve it. You know, you deserve to protect yourself because you're worth it. A lot of people place value on their $1,000 or $1,500 phone, but what they forget is that without them, they wouldn't have been able to buy this.
Yeah.
You know, so by protecting yourself first, if something was to happen, you can still buy the new phone later on or new car.
Yeah.
But if you don't protect yourself first and then you have a stroke and you can't work anymore, is your boss going to keep paying you for the rest of your life? Because I've never...
I hope so,
if there's
Martin.
a boss out there like that, man, I'm keen.
I'm sure Martin said he was going to cover everything. I need to talk to him about this after that. No, it is. And like I said, you know, you've just mentioned that the barriers is that, just that. But I know that one of also the other barriers is the language. A lot of our Pasifika people do have
yes, we do.
stuff. Yeah.
So we, you know, the great thing is that CoverSure is probably the most diversified insurance brokerage out there.
Yeah.
We have people that can speak Samoan, Niue. We have connections to people that can help with Tongans. So yeah, like whatever our clientele needs, we can help them. And we will take our time to make sure that they understand. And that's the main reason why we love doing things face to face. And that's why I'm the only tenant here that has an office and I'm hardly here.
I was going to say, we never see you around, Jason. And I actually needed cover. No, I'm kidding. But yeah.
I'm here now. But that's the thing, like, we're out there. We're out there. And, you know, we do, and the seriousness of us going to see our clients means a lot to us because, you know, our advisors will travel. I've travelled to Wellington. We had an advisor go all the way to Whangarei just to see one client. But the purpose of us travelling out there to see them is because, you know, if we do it over Zoom from, you know, neck up, that's all you're seeing, and you're thinking, oh, they're fine, but maybe neck down, they're shaking because they don't understand. So we're there, we can pick up those cues and we can actually go, hey, what part don't you understand? And sometimes it's all of it, so we just have to change tack. But that's the one thing, all our clients that have signed up understand what they're getting.
Okay. Well, there you have it. If you do not understand you know, the language barrier, you know, olei ngaka e lofa Samoa. So, and that's awesome. That's good to know because I know that sometimes mum and dad, and they don't mean to, and I'm sorry, mum and dad, like, and I know that they're quickly trying to cover for themselves, and you know, and so a daughter like myself is quite lazy to fill out the forms for mum and dad, but to have someone like you come in and help with that process, that's really, really nice to know that there are people out there that can actually do that instead of ringing mum and dad, and because it's difficult. The language is difficult.
And that's, I think, you know, like insurance, it's not a hot topic. It's not like, wow, insurance is so cool. It's not cool. It's the most boring topic to talk about.
Well, no, actually,
but
it's the claiming
it's the most
part.
important part. Yeah.
The claiming part's pretty fun.
If it's done right, hey?
Yeah, true.
Well, it's fun with us because so far every claim that's come through CoverSure has been paid.
Yeah.
You know, we've had clients claim on TVs. We've had, you know, destruction calls to the office. We've had car claims, life claims. We've been able to pay out and honour those claims. And I think, you know, that's the biggest difference is that if it's done right the first time, the policy responds. So, you know, try it yourself if you want to give it a go. But my advice is...
I think I donated to Cigna a few times. And, but, you know, and again, it's because of maybe just the financial side of things. It's been a battle. So, you know, which takes me into my next question. Is insurance realistic for our families who make less than 80K a year?
Most definitely. I think even if you're not making any money, it's worthwhile having. Because, you know, I think the key question that one should ask himself is, if I died yesterday, will my kids and my wife still be able to pay the bills and, you know, continue to pay the rent and continue to go to school? And that's the thing that, you know, you almost can't afford not to have it. So by working with a broker, we'll show you what you actually need, but we actually work with you to find out what you're comfortable with paying, because this year you might only be able to afford $15 a week or $10 a week. But next year, hopefully your boss, like Martin, will give you a big pay rise.
Okay.
You know?
Yep.
And then you
can afford
$30 a week. And I think you should get a pay rise, by the way. You've done an awesome job the last few months.
That plug-in though. Yeah.
I think everyone that works at Blue should get a pay rise. Don't you?
When our boss is awesome. I don't want to get fired today. I don't have insurance yet. No. And it is financially. Look, from experience, I know that I mentioned it earlier. I have donated to a insurance company. Again, COVID has hit.
Yes. Yeah.
And I am not in a good financial space to be able to cover that. So which is, we've tried to to juggle everything. This is, I think, where our Pasifika families kind of struggle. Is there a way that you can kind of then, so for example, our policy, we pay $15 a week. I know in reality we can't drop it. Can you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So when COVID hit, we did have a few of our families get affected through job losses and stuff. And again, because they used a broker or us, and because we only deal with the best, when COVID hit and they lost their job, the first thing they did was call us and be open with us. We then liaised with our insurers. Because of that, we were able to get them covered for 6 months, and they didn't have to pay. Okay, so what you're talking about is like a premium suspension, or a policy suspension. So deal with a broker. Contact a financial advisor, ideally us, and we'll help you out. And there is the bad experience or the hard experience, but one thing that our clients love about us is that they go through a cover shore experience, and they just have that peace of mind knowing that they're covered, they can live life covered, and they know that they can call us. Because especially for our Pasifika people, we're proud, and I'm proud of that fact as well. But sometimes we do need to ask for help. So don't ever be scared or shy or embarrassed to call me, because that's my job. Okay, that's what we do. So I'm really proud of the team that we have, because they all share the same, the thought process, the heart, and the love for protecting our people. That's what we're all about.
Look, we're going to go into a quick break. Jason has mentioned the process is a good, loving, to nurture you and your family. You're going to be part of the Cover Shore family. So right after the break, we're going to ask a few more questions. If you have any questions with regards to insurance, please comment below, and we'll quickly, get through those questions, and we'll ask Jason straight after the break.
Awesome.
Stay tuned, guys.
Thanks, guys. All good?
We better do a cover for y'all. I etele itu ua oa utoi manatu fia momoliatu. Tausana iluma mea chuchu buai. Ole nu na mati le afai leo oni rosa eleo lai. Onleo te foi semea o te mawhaia mata utona mo oe o lo unei mana Paulava se aro o te avatu o manatu ya oia te au Paulea o te ofo na atu au nei mo oe. Ole ai, I luna tata ata ua. Le ai foini a fu e ana e te toina e te toina. Uma e tu mai pea I luna ina ia ia loina. O foina. Leo te o foina tau nei mo oe. She's a hard-working lady, got me feeling all crazy. She's mine, she's mine. She's a hard-working lady, nothing short of amazing. She's mine, she's mine. I wake up in the morning, greeted with a gentle touch, and she's kissing up on me with a whole heap of love. I can't believe the way she make me feel. I'm up from feeling down. I can't believe that this is real. It's only when she's around. She's a hard-working lady, got me feeling all crazy. She's mine, she's mine. She's a hard-working lady, nothing short of amazing. She's mine, she's mine. You can see it in her smile. It's only me she thinks about. I would never have to worry about another being around. I can't believe the way she make me feel. She's my heaven here on earth. I can't believe that this is real. She's my one and only in my world. She's a hard-working lady, got me feeling all crazy. She's mine, she's mine. She's a hard-working lady, nothing short of amazing. She's mine, she's mine.
Okay, now even on a rainy day, she make it shine. I don't even need money, cause she knows she will be mine. Mind over matter, cause I love her, probably take some time. But if we work at it hard, this day won't be always.
Yes, we are joining us today here on BluTable Talanoa, where we get to meet our local heroes and our local business owners and talk a little bit about their business, their journey, and the way that they can assist our Pasifika community. Today, we have Jason Venu, who is answering a few of our questions surrounding the big, amazing, amazing subject about insurance, because even though it's no, it's not. Man, we're getting up to the fun part. This is the fun part.
The juicy stuff.
Yeah, the juicy stuff. Where I want to know how I can claim my husband's life insurance.
Yeah, just sign here and I'll give you a knife. And I'll see you in 20 minutes.
Those accident ones. So, let's get into the questions. And like I've mentioned before, thank you to all of our viewers who continue to tune in. Sponsored by major sponsor, Seki Solutions, serving the Pacific. So if you want to send some insurance cover over to Samoa, to Tonga, anything you want to send over to the Pacific, Seki Solutions got you covered, and the details are here. If you please, Producer Lemo, if you can show that for all of our viewers. Cool. There we go. But otherwise, we have got Jason Venu here from Cover Shore. If you've got any questions of how you can take out husband's or wife's insurance, this is the time to tune in, because The problem is what we have currently in our community is that there's either more than one, or we kind of just don't read that part of the policy where you need to put someone's name.
Yeah.
Claiming insurance, the process does get a little bit difficult when we're either in an accident but more so for our Pasifika, I know, I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to try and beat around the bush. It's when we lose our loved ones, that's when the battle is really kind of difficult.
Yeah, and it's a battle not just on one front, but like 10 fronts, deciding who the chief is going to preside over the whole. You know, like the 50,000 boxes of chicken and boxes of corned beef and the 24/7 catering for 5 days straight.
Yeah, because I want to know how to avoid that.
Yeah.
Pretend that you get the insurance after 20 days after they've gone.
Yeah, so marry a Balangi and that will half the kodash. No.
Kidding.
But look, in all seriousness, you know, it's no secret that Pasifika funerals and even tangis are a lot more expensive than, you know, other funerals. The average cost of a funeral in New Zealand apparently is $15,000. And I'm just like, well, that's about 1 day's worth of boxes of corned beef for chicken. Because let's face it, when a loved one in our culture dies, it's not the family that comes, it's the tribe, you know. And I'm not just the tribe in South Auckland, the tribe from all around the world. and as what we do is we give more than we receive. And unfortunately, it does cost more at a time when you should be celebrating and grieving. But now you've got to add to that financial woes, you know, money. No one should ever think about money when someone dies. So with life insurance, you know, if someone was to die, if it's set up right and provided that the death wasn't referred to a coroner and it was straightforward, you would receive the funds pretty much straight away. You know, you'd receive an initial lump sum payment of probably around $25,000, and then the rest would follow potentially within about 7 to 14 days. Okay, and that's all going well. And that's money, and we're not talking $50,000. We have clients that are insured for well over $500,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Some single clients too, just so.
some single.
But no, in all seriousness, like
single
that's money that helps you not worry about, you know, how are we going to afford to, you know, do this funeral? How are we going to afford the catering? And you know, we. Our culture, we love to send our loved ones out with a big bang.
Why is that? I wonder. Like, I kind of sort of. I know it's part of our culture. Do you have? Do you kind of like have some kind of like? Do you have like a pep talk with them? Prep talk?
Yeah, we do.
That,
you know, like we do have to be realistic about certain things, and you know, it's not necessarily always about the money. I think I focus more on the symbolism of certain practices our culture do, you know, which I'm really proud of. So yeah, we do have those discussions, and it's not just a matter of, you know, stay within your means, but stay in your lane. You know what I mean? Like, don't buy a gold casket. If you can't afford it, like. Use that money. The whole idea of life insurance is, yes, to help with the funeral costs, but it's to help set your family up for life. Okay? It's to help, you know, someone to continue to take their kids through to school, to provide, because unfortunately, these days, both mum and dad are not just emotionally dependent on each other, but also financially dependent on each other. You know, there used to be a time when it was just my dad working and my mum wasn't. Nowadays, you've got mum, dad, and even the oldest one working just to get by. So, unfortunately, if one was to pass away and they didn't have life insurance, they will struggle.
Yeah.
So having something in place will help them out big time. Yeah.
So claiming that you've mentioned it's quite easy, straightforward if it's done.
If it's done right the first time
If
round.
it's done with CoverSure.
Done with us, definitely. Give us a call. And,
Yeah.
and that's just one part of it. That's just the life insurance part of it. With us, if you have a car accident with us, you make one phone call, and we have a great partnership with claims management where they'll take care of your tow, they'll take care of your repairs, they'll take care of your rental car or your taxi to get you and the kids home.
Oh, yeah.
And when the repairs are done, they'll organise for you to come back and pick it up. So none of this you have to find the repairer oh, sorry, but you got to organise your own tow. You just call us and we'll look after it. Okay, so there's no monthly or hourly charge for that. Whatever the premium is per year, that's all you got to pay, and we'll be there for you. So that's how that works. Yeah.
It sounds like you've just taken a bit of our culture, and you've just no, it does. That is part of that's your service.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I'm really proud with at CoverSure, because within our team, they're our family. So everyone in CoverSure has that same mentality. We've all got our own families of our own. So it gives us peace of mind knowing that, if something was to happen, they're going to be looked after. And it's quite funny, because I remember sometimes where, my cousin would work somewhere, and I'd be like, oh, bro, can I come and get this? And he'd be like, oh, no, don't get it from here.
Yeah.
But with us, it's like, come and, come, mum and dad, we'll look after you. Yeah, my mum and dad aren't chilled with me, so I can't drop the ball.
Yeah.
Otherwise they'll drop me. So, so that's your guarantee service. So if you're not satisfied with the service from CoverSure, go see my dad at 46 Mountain Run.
46, and then everyone's
He's
like,
our complaint.
Jason. No, it sounds like you definitely have got a bit of our culture there with CoverSure, so and the mentalities, because it is definitely hard. And I know for our Pasifika people, if whainga ka lava, that to understand, the fine print is probably like the worst part of trying to get cover and trying to get any kind of assistance. I'll be honest, I'm not going to read a lengthy 12-page, but you go to our people and you go through that process with them.
Yeah, and that's so true. Like we, there's a big perception out there that, I've got insurance, it'll cover everything, it'll cover the rust on my car, or, it'll cover because my blanket's now got a hole in it. Insurance doesn't cover everything, but it covers most things, okay? And that's what we educate to our clients. So we go in and we educate how insurance actually works in New Zealand. And we empower them to make an informed decision so that they understand what they're getting themselves in for. So, and when I say in for, they're in for a good experience. They're not in, there's no strings attached to anything like that.
There's no strings attached.
Yeah, well, like I said, yes, I have my mum, my dad's still alive, and a wife, and I'm accountable. So I'm proud of it.
So head over to CoverSure, the website. We will put that up right now. Sorry, Lem, what do you have? We'll put that up. But it is someone-owned business. Here's the Facebook page details there. And there is also a website. Jason, please, can you give our viewers the information for your website?
Yeah, so it's just covershore.co.nz. So have a look at it. Have a look at the team. There's heaps of information on there. But like I say, just pick up the phone, give us a call, or if you want us to meet you, we'll come to you. So, yeah.
I love that service because, we really don't have that service anymore, really.
No.
Everything's over the phone.
Yeah, no, we're face-to-face.
Gone are the days where, the only face-to-face you go is the bank. If you go in to get your joint account out. Look, if I needed to, just asking off the record, just in case, what if, so I'm married to my husband. This is just an example, guys. Just an example. So I'm married, myself and my husband are married.
Yeah.
He has life insurance.
Yes.
But he has his life insurance. The name on the insurance is his daughter.
Right.
He goes,
Yeah.
my daughter's still underage.
Right.
Can I still claim on that insurance?
So, so how it's set up here is that, you know, you can't have someone under the age, I think it's 18 on
right,
there.
okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're safe.
I'm safe, thank
Unless
you.
he's got someone else's name on there.
Yeah.
But
Well, what if, in that case, what does happen?
well, you know, there are, and I think this is where we come to the whole every family is different. You know, and there are some cases where the wife would have their sister's name on it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's because it comes down to who do you trust with the money. You know, like we're not talking $5,000 or
No.
$10,000. We're talking $50, $100, $200, $500,000. We do have clients that we've insured for over $1 million. Okay, so it comes down to, you know, who would you trust to ensure that your child will still be fed, will still, you know, go to school, will still have the stationery there, things of that nature. And that's a good thing that you bring up. That if you do have a life insurance policy, make sure that, you know, there is a policy owner on there. So in other words, another person is named on there, so that if you were to go, the funds will go straight to them.
Yeah.
Okay. And it doesn't cause any issues at the time of claim. Okay. Or unless you've got a will. Now, if you do need a will, we do work with, we do have partners in that space that can help out with that. But first and foremost, have a joint policy owner.
Yeah.
Make sure you've got your husband or your wife or your brother or your sister named on there if you trust them to ensure that, you know, the money will go to the right place for while you're not here. Yeah.
Well, I hope the information that we have provided on today's show.
Oh, so riveting.
I know, just like, no, I'm just wondering. I was just curious because I know that my husband's been trying to avoid having my name on there because all I can see is like shopping. But I'm just kidding. I was just using it as an example because we do have different families. Like you said,
Yeah.
everyone is unique and how they want to. I personally will probably have mum on my policy.
Well, it's
So,
whoever
you
you,
know.
want to, you know, and have those discussions with mum, because she might just wake up one day and be like, oh, got all this money,
Yeah.
get to housey.
Bingo. But see, my mum actually, I think she's got my sister-in-law on this. Mum, why did you have my sister-in-law on this? But yeah, again,
Yeah.
So we do have to make sure that those are the details that we make sure that we look. I know that there's so much we can talk about with regards to insurance, but you know, can you give any financial advice surrounding the insurance part of it?
Yeah, I think the first thing is that you are worth insuring yourself, you know, and just call us. That's probably the best advice
Just
I can
call.
give. Just
Yep,
call.
just
There's
call 'cause
there's no hidden charges. There's no like $2 a minute on the phone sort of
No.
thing. There's no intimidation. We're only out there to just educate. You know, we don't go out selling. We go out educating. And even if you don't take it out, if you understand the concept of insurance, I've won, you know, because there's one more person out there that knows about it, and then they might call me next week, and it happens all the time.
Yep.
They'll call me a couple weeks later and be like, oh, do you remember? And then I'll be like, oh, are you sick or something? But you know, it's fun.
Yeah.
I think, you know, that's the great thing with us is that we take time to absorb
Yep.
and process and then make a decision. And I would rather make sure that they're 100% confident rather than pressured. And we don't pressure anyone into, you know, yes, I'm big and tall, but I don't stand over them.
No.
Sign here. Maybe I did for Martin, but he needed it.
He needed to be covered, eh? Look, we've got the cover short details up that we're going to throw up here on the screen. Don't forget, you can also find cover short here at the Pacific Business Hub, where we welcome everyone to come through. But first, please call because, like Jason mentioned before, he is out and about making sure that he does his home visits as well. Jason, before we wrap up, please, we're going to talk about your journey, but you know what? That can be our next show when you're free.
That can be a movie. I
That
think we
movie,
can,
yeah.
The movie will come out soon.
We're going to invite The
It's a
Rock as
trilogy.
well. Do you have an encouraging message to share for our viewers? It could be anything from insurance or just a quote, something that's helped you get through. And
I think something that's helped me get through is, you know, don't let fear hold you back. You know, if you're unsure of a decision or unsure of a move, take the fear out of it, and if it's still the right thing to do, just do it.
Yeah.
You know, and again, it could be the simplest thing of I'm too scared to call this big tall guy.
Yeah.
Call me, because I'm much more handsome in person.
He is. It's really nice too.
But no, just take the fear out of it, and I use that everywhere I go. And I think, you know, without the support of my wife, my family, you know, our awesome team, we wouldn't be where we are today. We have a team of 10, I believe now, and we're growing.
Yeah.
We have clients nationwide, but again, you know, take it right back to the beginning. Take the fear out of it. If it's still the right call to make, just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do it.
And
Get yourself
live
covered. Yeah, live life covered. I love it. Jason, thank you so much for making the
No
time
worries.
for us here.
Yeah.
I know that the world or Samoa is currently quite chaotic at the moment. So if you still need to be covered, you know where to go. If you're
We'll
not
get
sure
there.
what's going to
We'll
happen.
get
But
there.
look, Samoa, keep the peace. We, you know, it's obvious that we all are fighting for what's best. We all want the best for Samoa.
We should have waited for The Rock.
Yeah, we should have, hey.
We should send The Rock there. He'll sort
Maybe
it out.
he needs to do a little
He'll
bit of
give
a
someone the
plug-in
people's
and
elbow.
maybe ask The Rock, who are you voting for now? Kidding. But thank you so much to all of our viewers.
No,
thank
thank
you
you.
to the Pacific Business Hub. And again, we cannot forget Se Oriana, Makane, Blue Wave, Maitolo Celebrations, Cover Shore, Pacific 40, everyone here at the Pacific Business Hub, and of course our major sponsor, Seki Solutions, serving the Pacific. So if you need to send anything to Tonga, Solomon Island, Fiji, you already know that Seki Solutions got you covered, like Cover
Awesome.
Shore. Because you cover freight as well, eh?
Yes, we do actually. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you
The
so
things
much.
you know.
Yeah, the things you know. Tomorrow, don't forget to tune in. We have our special guest tomorrow is Bonnie and Kelsey of Ava Active Wear, and they've actually got some new product as well.
Yeah, they got some awesome gears.
Yeah.
I've seen their t-shirts. They look
Yeah,
cool.
they look cool,
Yeah,
eh?
they look
Tomorrow. That's us, everyone. Have a blessed afternoon, and we'll see you guys all again tomorrow.
La musica nei tatu e matasi ai ai pule a o ia o fica e fai le nei olanga se o le fia fia lava tu sama brothers fa fia in lo wanganga mana tu fo ia le nei olanga e le timau e le toia I forse salamo i le tunga mau nei e fanga lo le tatalongo amase fai ai pule ia o Samoa la patata se eba mai soleva eba mai musica atama ole tu sama brothers asala se ngana la fo inu o mala ai siva mai masu e mai sa upana tupulanga afai o e ona ile aba fai mali e masu e mai sa upana se ole ona e va fia e le tai ona mapatia sa ole fauta ko ole happy male fia se va mai soleva eva mai musica atama ole tu sama brothers asala se ngana la fo inu o mala ai siva mai masu e mai sa upana every Sunday.